making fresh pasta from scratch from tasteobsession.com. So there's only two ingredients, flour and eggs. Now typically you use large eggs. So we start with the flour in a bowl, make a little bit of a well, and basically we just add each egg one at a time and stir it in with a fork. And the basic idea is that you end up with big crumbly mass. It doesn't actually look like it's turning into proper dough. Here's the crumbly mass, and then we just really need to start squeezing that into one lump of dough. As I said though, it is very dry, but you just keep working it and it will go into a lump. What you can do is, if it is absolutely too dry, you could add a little bit of extra water to it, or if it's too wet, you can add a little bit of extra flour. So this lump of dough, basically we need it in 4 portions. So one of the things you can do is let it rest for a while. I get impatient and don't really let it rest, but you can let the dough rest and you kind of do end up with a better result. Now the pasta machine's all ready to go. On to the lowest setting, which is 0. We're taking a quarter of the dough mixture and we're going to put it through, fold, through, fold. We do that 10 or 12 times. And basically you put it through and fold it, and then put it through sideways, put it through, fold it, put it through, fold it. So you do that about 10 or 12 times. At any stage, if it's tacky, you just need to brush a bit of flour into both sides. Because one of the things you don't want is for it to stick onto your rollers. So the dough should end up with a nice, smooth, baby's bottom type texture. And reduce to the final thickness. On my machine, we need to work it down to a setting of 6. So every time you click it, the rollers get smaller. So we're starting at 0, single pass through each time until we get to 6. And then it's at the correct thinness. One of the important things with your pasta machine is never get it wet. So if you clean it, just brush it down and it's good to go for next time. As you can see, each time we pass it through, it's getting longer and longer. So now I'm slicing it up into the lengths that I want. And I'm going to rub a little bit of flour into it just to make sure that it's dry. And we put it through. Once this is lots done, I've got 3 more to do, and that'll be all of it. Make sure that it's well covered in flour so that the noodles don't stick to each other, and basically then the tray goes straight into the freezer, and then I'll put the pasta into packets and I can use it whenever I want to. When you're ready to cook the pasta, get a large pot, vigorous boil, and throw the frozen pasta straight in, and it'll cook within 8 minutes. All done. making fresh pasta from scratch. Cheers from tasteobsession.com.